This episode of the In Session Real Estate TV show is brought to you by The Power is Now. Kenny Session has over 25 years in the real estate business in the Bay Area. Kenny is the past president of the California Association of Real Estate Brokers and the past president of Associated Real Property Brokers. And now, your host, your real estate broker, Kenny Session.
Good morning, and welcome to another edition of the In Session Real Estate TV show. We really appreciate you taking some time out of your morning to watch our show. I am Kenny Session, the broker and CEO of Session Real Estate. I've been in business since 1987, and this show has been in production since 1997. We're happy to be here now on Coffee TV, where we will be able to share pertinent information with you on a weekly basis. This is not an infomercial. This is a real estate TV show. Good morning again, folks, and welcome to the In Session Real Estate TV show. We have a dynamic show for you today with some dynamic guests. On today, we're going to be talking about a real estate conference that's coming here that is being hosted by the National Association of Real Estate Brokers. That organization is very dear to me because many of you guys know I have been president of Associated Real Property Brokers right here in Oakland, as well as the California Association of Real Estate Brokers, which is the state organization. And we are so blessed to have our midwinter conference come into Oakland for the first time in many, many, many years. So we're excited about the show. We would that you would sit back, get a pencil and paper, and watch our show. We'll be right back in a few minutes. You're watching the In Session Real Estate TV show. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
I love working with seniors. We want to help you to improve your lifestyle. The reverse mortgage helps you improve your monthly cash flow. It allows you to live the life that you deserve to live. So if you're running a little short on your retirement, there's no need to struggle. It helps you to live a better life. It helps you to do the things that you set out to do. You shouldn't be sitting at home being a slave to your house because the reverse mortgage is your solution. Give me a call, 1-800-720-9788. Thank you and enjoy a good life.
My name is Eric Frazier and I'm a mortgage broker, and I have a program that can help you buy a home today. In fact, it's an FHA no-no. That means no money down, no closing costs. You need to call me. If you're serious about buying a home, don't procrastinate, don't wait, call today. These programs do not last forever. Interest rates are going up, housing is going higher. The time to buy is today. Apply to buy now. With Eric Frazier, Mortgage Brokerage.
Good morning, folks, and again, welcome to the In Session Real Estate TV show. We have a dynamic show for you guys this morning. We've got this week, and we're actually in the next couple weeks, the National Association of Real Estate Brokers are coming to Oakland. They're having a wealth building day and a real estate conference, and that's what we're here to talk to today. I've got a few guests in the studio with me today. First of all, to my right here, I've got my boy Lionel Bohannon. Lionel, thank you for coming, first of all, man. I appreciate you for coming. You know, you guys are in store for a treat today. We've got some information that's going to blow your socks off. Let me first of all tell you a little bit about Lionel. Then we're going to get right into this because, as you guys know, this is only a 30-minute show. Lionel Bohannon is the broker owner of LB Unique Properties, Inc. in Fairfield, California. He's been in the real estate business for 18 years, and we just talked about that. We've known each other the whole 18 years. He's been an independent broker for 10 years as of this month. And he's currently serving as the Regional Vice President for the National Association of Real Estate Brokers. Again, my boy, welcome, Lionel, to the show today.
Thank you.
Well, brother, is there anything else that you like that I didn't cover in your bio that you'd like to tell the people?
Basically, I'm a dedicated professional in the real estate business. I love helping people reach their goals. The more people I help, the more I reach my goals. But my main focus is to help individuals attain their goals.
Well, that's beautiful, man. And I know that that to be true because we've worked together many times. We've traveled the country together many times. We've had lunch, we've had drinks, we've had things together. So I know what kind of brother you are, and I'm sure the people can appreciate who you are and what you're all about. But what we came here to talk to today is about your position as the Regional Vice President of the National Association of Real Estate Brokers. First of all, tell us what your duties are as in that position.
As the Regional Vice President for the National Association of Real Estate Brokers, I'm responsible for the western region of the United States. That consists of Washington, Oregon, California, Arizona, and Las Vegas, and Colorado. So
California.
And California,
Okay.
Yes, sir. And so what my role is to make sure that all the chapters are in compliant and we are able to bring in members and we can make this organization as dynamic and duplicatable so that we can continue to grow.
Okay. And I know that you take that very seriously too.
Absolutely.
And it ain't easy to get that position. First of all, let me just tell you folks that is a highly sought after position that you have, and we want to congratulate you on that. But tell us what's going on. I know that we know the answer to the question, but we've got something exciting happening in Oakland that's coming up. Won't you tell the people what's happening?
Thank you, Kitty. I'm glad you asked. Yes, we actually have a midwinter conference coming up in Oakland, California, from February the 18th through the 20th. We have the 18th and the 19th are for the real estate professionals, where you can come in and see what the affiliates are associated with the National Association of Real Estate Brokers. We have REMBI, which is a property management arm. We have a sales division. We have UDC, which is the United Developers Council, and we have the NAZARA, which is a real estate affiliate. So basically, we have something for every real estate professional that they can develop a niche, find a niche, and enhance their niche so that they can put more dollars in their pockets.
All right, we're going to break this down just a little bit for them, man, because you said a whole lot. Let's first talk to the real estate professionals, okay? Why do they need to be at this conference? I know that, well, let me stop the question. I just talked to our national president, Ron Cooper, on the phone, and he gave us some orders. Won't you tell him what the overall initiative is that not only for our community, but also for real estate brokers? Won't you hit them with it?
Absolutely. The overall theme of what we're trying to do now is we're looking to create 2 million new black homeowners in the next 5 years. And with that being said, the real estate professionals that come out to this conference on those 2 days will be introduced to the new guidelines, the relaxed lending guidelines, and the proposals that we have working with the local professionals and legislatures as well as national legislators.
Okay, and you said, and I'm just going to repeat it, is that the National Association of Real Estate Brokers' goal is to create 2 million new black homeowners in the next 5 years.
That is
okay,
correct.
And what you just said was that that's going to be done by some relaxed lending guidelines. Won't we talk a little bit about that? How is that kind of coming together? I mean, as far as some lenders, there are going to be some lenders and some folks there that are going to be talking about products that they can use?
Absolutely. There's going to be some products. I'm not privy to be able to disclose that right now because, of course, we want you all to come out to the regional conference to get that information. But there are some guidelines that we're looking to develop and also share with the legislators and share ideas so that we can also be able to bring that goal to fruition.
Okay, so let me just say it. We want all the real estate professionals in our community in the Bay Area to show up. This is not the first time the National Association of Real Estate Brokers has done this. Is that correct? Won't you? Let's backtrack. Tell them a little bit about the National Association. What is it they're trying to do? We know that we need you guys to come out, but some of you guys don't even know about the organization. Let me back up to that. I know we're kind of going out of order, but I can do that. Why don't you tell them about the National Association? What is it about? When was it founded?
But it was founded in 1947. So basically, it's the largest minority trade association in America. And we were founded because we couldn't participate as realtors. And so 12 individuals in Florida came together and developed the organization. And so the need that was needed back in 1947, we find ourselves back in the same position now, where we do need to still continue to be advocates and for democracy in housing.
Okay, so this is a big thing, folks, that's coming to Oakland. I think last year's National Midwinter Conference, where was that? Was back on the East Coast somewhere? Is
That was in
correct?
Florida.
In Florida last year,
Tampa.
so in Tampa, Florida. So we're quite excited that they're coming to Oakland this coming month. Won't we talk about the event that you guys have coming up at City Hall, the part that's for the community? Can you talk a little bit about your community day that's coming up?
Absolutely, that's a must, and that's very exciting because we have City Hall, as Kenny said, and we have solicited the mayor and all the city council and the local professionals in Oakland, and we're going to be talking about some down payment assistance programs. Not only that, we're going to have vendors, we're going to have businesses out there to show you how to. We're going to be taking you from the ABCs of buying your house from A to Z. So basically, we're going to be talking about financing. We're going to be talking about insurance. We're going to be talking about home inspections, which home inspections, pest inspections, or roof inspections are just another form of insurance or protection for you before you make that large investment, so you know what you're getting into. So basically, we're going to have counseling services out there from another one of our affiliates, NID, which is the National Investment Division. And so there's going to be a lot of information, a wealth of information for all the community. And then on that same day, there's going to be a wealth of information for the real estate professional as well.
Okay, so it's a big day. That's coming up, wow, what is it, February the 20th?
February the 20th.
And won't you give them the times and where they need to go and register? We're going to put your information on the screen as well, but why don't you just tell them where they register and how they go about doing it?
Sure. So the event's going to be 9 to 3 at City Hall in Oakland. There's going to be free parking in the covered parking next to City Hall. And then you can go to nareb.com and then you can register there. You can also contact me at 707-290-5890. I will point you in the right direction. And Kenny has the information on the website that he'll be able to provide a link so that you can go ahead and click and register.
Yeah, well, we're going to get all that on the screen for you because this is very dear to me. Very much, I have never ascended to the regional the portion of the National Association, but I have been the president of the state of California. And in fact, our next guest, we're going to be bringing on the new president-elect of the California Association because he wants to talk to you guys about what's happening throughout the state. So, Lionel, I appreciate you coming. Is there anything else that you need to tell the folks before we get out of here to a break?
Bring a friend, come on out, get some knowledge, some information, and also learn a new niche. If you're in the real estate business, come out here so that you can develop your business.
Yes. Well, folks, that's from Lionel, and I'm just going to piggyback on him. We need real estate professionals in the house. You guys, you want to know how to help your clients get into homes and take advantage of some new down payment assistance money that's being made available. You're going to have to show up to the conference to get that information, and that conference is going to start. The whole conference is starting what?
February the 18th.
The 18th through the
20th.
Through the 20th. And you also register for that at nareb.com.
That's right.
So for real estate professionals, we need you guys especially to do early registration. Start registering now for it because we need to show numbers in California. And we'll be, we're going to be right back. We're going to take a break for our sponsors, and we'll be right back with our next guest. Thanks, Lionel.
Thank you.
All right. You're watching the In Session Real Estate TV show. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
This charming 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom corner lot is located at 2751 Fruitvale Avenue in Oakland. It features a separate unfinished unit and is listed at $497,500. This 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom beauty is located at 1620 Russell Street in Berkeley. It features a 1-car garage, large country kitchen, and a separate man cave. Priced to sale at $875,000.
My name is Eric Frazier, and I'm a mortgage broker. and I have a program that can help you buy a home today. In fact, it's an FHA no-no. That means no money down, no closing costs. You need to call me. If you're serious about buying a home, don't procrastinate, don't wait, call today. These programs do not last forever. Interest rates are going up, housing is going higher. The time to buy is today. Apply to buy now. With Eric Frazier, Mortgage Brokerage.
I love working with seniors. We want to help you to improve your lifestyle. The reverse mortgage helps you improve your monthly cash flow. It allows you to live the life that you deserve to live. So if you're running a little short on your retirement, there's no need to struggle. It helps you to live a better life. It helps you to do the things that you set out to do. You shouldn't be sitting at home being a slave to your house, because the reverse mortgage is your solution. Give me a call, 1-800-720-9788. Thank you, and enjoy a good life.
Welcome back. We're back after our break today, and now you can see I've got another distinguished guest on set with me. I am so plumb pleasingly proud to have Steve Peterson here with us once again. Thanks for stopping by, Steve. Steve is he's no stranger to the show. You guys have seen him here talking about commercial property, which he is the go-to guy when it comes to commercial real estate. But let me give you his background, and we're going to start talking about what you're here for today. Steve is the broker owner of Infinity Investments since 2009. He is the current president of the Associated Real Property Brokers. He's currently the first vice president of the California Association of Real Estate Brokers, and I understand you're the president-elect for the California. So you'll be coming in as president in what, 2017?
2017.
2017, okay. Again, he specializes in commercial real estate and investment properties. He was born and raised in Oakland. He's been in the business for 13 years. Again, welcome to the show again, Steve Peterson.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Kenny. Thanks a lot for having me.
Sir.
It's a pleasure to be here. I'm looking forward to being on this show and helping out people understand the importance of the real estate market right now, the importance of their involvement into a few of the events that we have coming up to educate people, to make them, to influence them to become more powerful in the real estate market. It's an important time in the housing industry, especially here in the Bay Area, especially in Oakland.
Right. Well, Steve, and that's an understatement. We know that there's a lot of initiatives going on. We're going to talk a little bit about, and we just had our regional vice president on a few minutes ago, Lionel Bohannon, and he talked a little bit about it, but we're going to give you an opportunity to give your perspective on what's happening. But before we do that, I just want to back up and talk about ARPB and KRAB. Many of my guests know that I have been president of Associated Real Property Brokers in 1999, and then I was also president of the California Association of Real Estate Brokers. I think it was 2004 and 2005. So I've sat in your seat before. I know some of the responsibilities you have, and I just want to say to the community, brother, you are doing a bang-up job keeping this organization in the middle of the road.
Well, thank you, bro. I appreciate that, man. And ARPB has a long, long history, and with brothers such as yourself, Ray Carlisle, Ernest Clark, Jewel Terrell, and many, many others who've laid the foundation for success and progress in the city of Oakland with this organization. So it's really an honor to be a part of the group, and to be in a leadership role is a real big responsibility. And we've got a lot of momentum right now. When the market crashed, this organization here locally, as many organizations across the country, took a hit.
Yeah, it took a big hit.
A big time hit. So in recent years, things have began to roll again. So
that has happened under your leadership, brother. Let me just be clear to the community that, it was hard for us to survive. I took some big hits, and many of you, there's no secret of that. But the organization, I just want to tell you, brother, I am so elated and proud of you, man, and what you're doing with this organization, and especially the networking breakfast. We got a lot of stuff. Why don't you talk a little bit real quickly about the networking?
Yeah, and thank you, Kenny, because that's important. That's kind of when I got into real estate and I came around ARPB, that was the first thing that was huge. And you was running it at that time, and you would come into the marketing breakfast, it'd be about 80 and 90 people in there pitching deals, eating grits, having a great time, and getting business done. So we've in that spirit, we brought the marketing meetings back a couple of years ago, and we have them every third Wednesday at Southern Cafe on MacArthur Boulevard. And you really got to come to these meetings. If you want to find properties that are not listed on the public market, that are coming soon, if you want to see about opportunities, maybe development opportunities, if you want to learn something, stay on top of the market, you got to come to meetings like this, because that's not going to be publicized on Redfin or on Realtor.com or on any one of these websites. You have to get your feet to the street in order to get some of this information, to really sharpen your axe and to really be ahead of the curve, in which we have to be in this competitive environment. And so I'm so excited about these meetings, and we always have had these meetings at a locally owned black business. And that's so important, because we got to support our own economy. And supporting small business in general for any culture in any city is critical to the maintaining of a city's culture and identity, because in the urban cities like Oakland, like San Francisco, and across the country, you know, we have a big shift of populations, people moving into the inner cities like never before for a lot of different reasons. And so in order to keep our identity, we have to have an economy, and we've got to support each other. That's critical.
Right. And you know, I'm just going to piggyback, because you know, this is my baby too, man. I've hosted that breakfast for many years back in the past. And what I want to say is that we need more real estate professionals to come out. You are the missing piece of the puzzle. If you're not there and there's something missing, it's because you're not there. So we need the real estate professionals to start really coming out, you know, and I ain't going to don't make me call some names that I ain't seen up in the house, because I've been coming. You know, matter of fact, I wasn't coming for a while, but because of my boy, he's like, man, you need to start being here. And I'm there not to support the business, but to be there as I consider myself a leader in the community. And some of these young, they like it when they see me and they can sit and talk with me and pick my brain. And you know, not that I'm anybody, but I've been around for a couple of seasons.
And you are a big somebody, Kenny. The reason that's important is because for the young cats coming up, like when I was coming up, and it was important for me to see you as a broker and an owner. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I was always an entrepreneur, and you see a lot of agents and working for other brokers. Again, there's nothing wrong with that, obviously. Got to start somewhere. But to see a brother running an operation at the extent that you had it and that you've done was critical, because that meant when I opened my company, first thing I said is I have somebody to look to.
And you
as
called
an
me. I remember getting a call.
Yeah, no, I'm serious. And so it's important for you out there in the community, in the world, especially if you got that expertise, to come back out and let somebody see you, and engage them, because it's absolutely critical to the next generation.
I realize that, and that's why I'm there. I come because, again, it's about community. If you're not a part of the puzzle, then you're a missing piece of the puzzle. So we need you guys to come out and support that. But we need to get right on to where we're talking about, and that is you getting ready to host our National Association of Real Estate Broker. And I know that falls in your lap on your watch.
Man,
so we get ready, all the California real estate brokers, or all those in this region, are going to be showing up here. Won't you tell them why they need to be here?
Man, thank you, Kenny. And it's going to be big, man. It's real big, man. This is the first one of its kind. Nareb Midwinter has been regionalized. And so we think that's an excellent strategy to get the highest impact. And the first one is here in Oakland. From February 18th to the 20th. And so we have an opportunity to set the model for this. And so it's really, really a big deal that we get all the community involvement for people who are interested in learning about home ownership and keeping a home and mortgage financing. And then for the real estate professional, you must come out to this event. You're going to be enriched with a lot of valuable knowledge that'll help you to sharpen your axe and improve your business. And then probably more importantly, you're going to be connecting with some serious players. We got people from Fannie Mae coming down, Freddie Mac coming down, legislation's coming down, a million great speakers. And then to top it off, we're going to have what's called Community Day, Community Wealth Building Day on the 20th at City Hall. The City of Oakland has opened the doors for us, literally.
That's huge.
And we got to show up. We got to show up big. Everybody throughout the state of California, throughout the whole West Coast, the Western region, will be there. We got to show out, and we got to show up, and we got to show out, because the city of Oakland, I don't know if y'all know this, but we are under a microscope right now. We on a map. It has become a very popular place. And so for us to have our identity here now and in the future, we must stand strong, and we must come out and learn how to advance in the housing business. And our national president has said we must have 2 million additional black homeowners by 2020.
Yeah. Now let me correct you, because he told me this. I just spoke with him. He said we must have 200 new black real estate owners in the next 5 years. 2 million is the goal. And I just got off the phone with him prior to us taping, and what he told me is, he said, Kenny, we're going after everybody. We're going after all the banks. We're going after the legislators. We're coming with down payment assistance. We're coming with relaxed credit guidelines. Right. We're coming to get back what has been taken from us in the downturn. And this is what he told me. He said to me, he said, Kenny, we were the biggest hit in this financial crisis, and we're the last to recover. So we're coming, not that he's fixing to, it's already in place. So you folks need to be there. You need to show up, you need to register. Steve, you want to tell them how they register for this conference?
Yeah, absolutely. And you can go to nareb.com, Nareb.com, and there's a link for you to register. You want to be in that number that's going to be a part of this movement that we're creating. We're not just pillow talking. Like you said, we coming with a vengeance, and we're going to get back.
We're expecting a couple thousand people, y'all, you know, especially from the real estate community. I'm just going to reach out to all my friends that and many of us have traveled the world together, but you know, over the years, we've gotten away from the organization. I'll even admit, while I was going through what I was going through, I was away from the organization. But as soon as I started getting my feet back, I was right back here, because this is where we find our strength. And some of you folks out there that have either gotten out of the business or are struggling in the business or don't know where you want to take your business, you need to show up, because we're going to be there, and we there. I'm sure Steve is going to be there to help you. Just come up and grab one of us and say, hey, you know, where do I need to be?
That's right.
You know, and we pretty much know where you need to be. So you guys need to start come and do that. Steve, what else do you want to tell them? I know we talked, man, I want to thank you for that beautiful Christmas party you had for ARPB too.
Thank you.
That was one of the best ones we've had in a long time. That's a little off the subject, but I need to get that in.
Well, yeah, that's absolutely right.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in ARPB. Any last thing that you want to tell to the community before, because we only got about a minute or so left?
No, absolutely. Well, this is what I want to say to y'all, is to get engaged in the process. Get active, get involved, get educated. What you know is very, very important. Who you know is probably even more important. And so by engaging with us, you're going to learn valuable knowledge, but you're also going to meet valuable people. And you can put those things together so that you don't have to get pushed out of your home. You don't have to get pushed out of your neighborhood. You can actually maintain where you at and expand where you at. That's what we talk about. That's what we're going to do. But you got to get engaged. We can't protest our way through this one. We got to get active. We got to protest. We got to fight. We got to, keep people honest, but we got to take action.
Well, again, thank you, Steve. I'm looking forward to doing this, man. I'm looking forward to the conference coming here, man. We don't even have to travel this time.
Man, it's right here.
We've been to Florida. We've been to New York. We've been to Jamaica at these conferences. But we just get to roll out of bed and go on over to the conference.
Right here.
We're hoping we meet a lot of you real estate agents there. And you community folks that are out there, come out to Community Day. It's going to be from 8 to 5 o'clock at City Hall, the Oakland City Hall. We'll be there all day. We'll probably be there with the cameras shooting people. So maybe walk up to me and say you saw us on the air and you're out because of that. Well, that's about it for today. Remember this, as Jesus Christ is Lord, He loves you, we love you, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
For advertising information on the In Session Real Estate TV show, or to buy or sell real estate, give us a call at 510-568-4200 and log on to our website at sessionrealestate.net. This episode of the In Session Real Estate TV show was brought to you by The Power Is Now.